Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. What I will be showing you here today is how to single-handedly flick open a pocket knife, as such. There you go, that's what I'm hopefully going to be able to show you how to do. First things first, the disclaimer. Knives are sharp, you can hurt yourself, you can hurt others, you can damage things, and I cannot be held responsible for how you use the information contained here. And next up, how this might be useful. Well, seeing as most knives like this have thumb studs to assist you in opening them, it's really not all that useful. So the best reason I can think of why you'd want to do this is to look cool. So I don't know, it's kind of useless information, so it should fit right in with all that other stuff on the internet. Alright, next thing, the type of knife I will be using is the simple liner lock folding knives, and by liner lock I mean the locking mechanism, which is right here. It's a little V-spring that folds in behind the tang when the blade is open. The other type of knife that's commonly with the locking mechanism is commonly seen, I'm not sure what the locking mechanism is called, I always just called it a lockback, is this one right here. And the locking mechanism is here. You press that down, it's a little lever and releases the blade. The thing is about these knives, or this locking mechanism, is that the blades generally tend to spring shut, so that's an extra kind of force you have to overcome if you want to be able to do it with these knives. So yeah. Alright, and now on to the juicy stuff, how you actually do it. Basically the principle of it is you want to be able to rotate the knife around the pivot point right there where the knife and blade connects, and with such energy that when you stop the handle, that hopefully the blade has enough rotational energy to keep going and open. So you basically just want to go in that motion fairly quickly. And the grip, I usually use a grip closer towards the pivot. It's just easier to move it around the pivot that way. Like there you can see it swings along the pivot. You can do it holding at the bottom, but it's a little more difficult. Same with the middle. So this is a grip I use, and just swing it open like that, right around the pivot. And when you first start out, you may want to loosen the pivot joint right there to make it easier. I did when I first tried to do this, and then you can just tighten it up when you get better. So like that. And also you could try doing it inverted. I'm just going to move these so I don't hit them. Okay, I hit the mat. There you go, so it's open just like that, and it's basically the same principle around the pivot, with enough force to open it up. And just for good measure, I'll show you with this knife too. This knife kind of, I don't know, it has a little bearing or something in there that kind of locks it a little bit when it's closed, so it's a little more difficult to do it with this knife, but still doable, just like that. And when you refine your technique, you can get it eventually so it almost looks like you're just opening a switchblade, so that you're barely moving your hand, just like that. I'm not sure what that motion is. I guess I'm kind of bringing it around like so. I don't know, just practice and hopefully you'll be able to do that. And just to show you that it can be done with a springing lock knife, I'm going to try it now. Last time I tried to do this, I smacked my hand on a desk and it hurt. But I did manage to do it, so let's give it a go. There you go, managed to do it. Let's try it again. Whoop. I accidentally cut my cutting mat, but that's what it's there for. Okay, now one doesn't want to cooperate. There we go, open. Hope I got it in frame. Oh man, that's a pain in the ass to do. That's why I don't use these knives. It's just easier to do it with this. So, and this thing has enough tension on it that's like, you know, gravity just isn't doing the work for me. There's still tension there, so there you go. Practice at it, I'm sure you'll be able to do it.